Welcome to the demo of Anywhere365 for Skype for Business and Link. We're basically going to show you an overview of the dialogue management platform that we have built on top of the Skype for Business infrastructure that you may already have inside your organization. What Anywhere365 does is, in the bottom line, providing a wrapper or an umbrella on top of your existing organization. When we developed Anywhere365, it was basically focused on one single thing: reducing the amount of unnecessary dialogues. And we do this from one single platform and deploying it as a large-scale contact center, global support desk, but also offering support for a reception attendant and boss admin functionality, call recording, advanced enterprise routing, and also we use the platform for Internet of Things routing. What we're going to show you later on is an example of how we would quickly deploy a setup and at the same time show you exactly how the end user is actually allowed and able to make different changes based on their own requirements. Anywhere365 is now trusted by more than 300 organizations, all continents, and we deploy Anywhere365 at customers of all sizes, of which the largest ones are insurance companies, where we run dialogues management for about 4.5 million dialogues every year, and also in full disaster recovery environments across the globe from multiple data centers. The platform basically allows the easy configuration of different role models. And what we mean by role models is that the platform does not enforce a specific way of usage. It's up to you to decide how you want your dialogues of your organization to flow. If you already have Skype for Business or Link, you can actually use Anywhere365 in any way possible. So the functionality is only limited by your own imagination. The components that we have a wide variety, but they kind of fall into two categories. For instance, the Anywhere reception attendant that you see on the left, specifically in environments where you have incoming calls that are answered by a receptionist, who then forwards those calls to the employee of choice. For this purpose, for this demo, I will not focus on this one and more focus on the role model setup focused on a lot of inbound calls. So that's the support desk model. If there's an environment where there's a lot of focus on outbound calling, that would be the contact center role model. For now, for the purpose of this demo, I'll focus on the middle one. The nice thing about organizations that actually deploy Anywhere365 as the dialogue management platform based on Skype for Business is that every dialogue that flows to the organization is now also captured by Anywhere365, meaning that the information can be reported back to supervisors and upper management. This allows for very powerful business intelligence based on the operational standards that you have set for yourself, and allows you to look at the dialogue data and make changes to your operation and streamlining your dialogue patterns. And I'll show you later on how that looks like and how you can quickly zoom into bottlenecks that you may have in the way your organization communicates inside and outside of your organization. We do very advanced integrations with websites, and I'll show an example during this demo where we actually turn your website into your contact center or your help desk, allowing any type of external customer to reach out to your support agents in a very efficient manner. Also important, particularly on the maintenance and deployment side, is that the software was developed from the ground up to be deployed in a very quick manner. We typically, once the prerequisites are in place, which are pretty standard, for instance, Skype for Business, of course, needs to be there, we basically deploy the software in a matter of hours. Configuration is done together with a partner or directly with the end customer, and typically takes a few more days. Which means that if all the prerequisites are in place, the whole system is up and running literally in a matter of days. And we pride ourselves on actually accomplishing this quicker. And typically on the day that we deploy the solution, at the end of the day, the first configured UCC, Universal Contact Center, is already up and running. The other thing that's important is that Anywhere365 actually leverages every type of Link or Skype for Business client. It's server-side software, which means that any Link or Skype for Business client on any device, anywhere, can actually be leveraged and be part of your help desk support center. That allows for very flexible configuration, and again, bring your own device gets a whole new meaning. We're basically 100% software. We're native to Skype for Business, meaning that it's not an integration, and it also means that our footprint is small and we can act and route very quickly and efficiently. What you'll also see during the later part of the demo is that the interactions with backend systems are very important, of which CRM is a key component to our offering. We enrich the interaction with customers and also with the agents based on the CRM that is context-driven. So whoever actually calls, additional information is provided to the answering agent, allowing him or her to basically give a much better level of customer support. So to go back to our service desk or support desk role model, we have a variety of means to actually look at the current status of what's actually going on with your help desk at the moment. And this could be a global help desk with multiple instances across the globe, or it could be one in one central location. It doesn't matter for anywhere. The environment that you see in front of you now is actually one wallboard instance that gives an overview in a blink of an eye of the current status and a summary. So for instance, in the lower right, you see the number of agents that are actually affiliated with the service desk, the number that are available, busy, and away. It also provides a specific service level agreement. And in this case, it's actually set to be answering any incoming dialogues. The reason why we call it dialogues and not a call is that we also support any type of modality. In this case, the SLA is set to be answering any type of dialogue within 20 seconds. And you can see in almost 90% of the cases, the support desk is actually facilitating that. On the left side, you actually see the statistics for today's calls, how many have answered, how many have missed. And in the middle side is actually the live overview. So right now you can actually see that Naomi is actually calling, the modality is voice. She's actually in the IVR right now, and she's making a determination based on what the IVR is telling her. Nigel has already made a selection in the IVR, and right now, after he selected the sales competency, the sales skill, the agent that has that specific skill is now being offered the toast, the pop-up, based on his dialogue, and so on. So you can see that these are already connected dialogues, and Mandy is actually in a web chat over here, and it goes all the way to Martina, who has actually wrapped up a call of 28 minutes and is now in the quality monitoring component. This gives an instant overview of the current status of the support desk. At the top part, you can actually see the different skills, which gives an instant overview of the busyness of every component of the support desk. Different instances of these are available, and depending on the role of the supervisor, manager, or employee, Anywhere365 can offer different types of wallboards for every type of use. All right, that's enough talk for now. Let's actually skip straight into a demo, because I think a live demo is always much better